All right, I'm back with another one. Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi. I finally caught up to it, and I'm gonna tell you, boy, am I impressed. I am thoroughly impressed. Impressed as can be. I mean, episode one through five was great, man. I really liked in episode one how they took out about what the first 5 to 10 minutes, and they took you through the movies episode one, two, and three to catch you up with everything that happened. They showed you Anakin Skywalker when he was a racer. He used to be racing, and they took you all the way up through how he became Obi-Wan Kenobi's Padawan, and it's just great. And just I'm glad that they did that. They did it for people who not familiar with the Star Wars legacy, with the Star Wars backstory, and it was real good. They did it for those people and people like me who know about the story. It was just good to see that saga, a recap of that earliest part of the saga. And it's just, I don't know, they made it a good show to where if you're not a Star Wars fan, you can watch the show and enjoy it and follow along. But they put a lot of numerous Easter eggs in there too, and they put a lot of nice touches in there to where if you're a Star Wars fan from going all the way back to the beginning of the very first of all the other previous Star Wars movies, especially during the Clone Wars and all through that, they put nice touches in there to where you can, if you're a fan, you'll catch it, and even stuff that you probably won't even catch. But it was really good, man. Like I like in what was that episode two where we had I think was that episode one we got to see Ben Kenobi. He wants to be known as Ben now. He checking in on Luke Skywalker. We got to see Luke. Little Luke. And then episode two, you had that part where they went to the city and they saw the old Clone War trooper, the old clone trooper. He was begging for money. He was begging for for money so he can buy him a meal. He was all old and beat up looking, so we got to see the old clone trooper, and it's just a lot of nice little touches like that I really like, man. Just done very well. Done so well, man. And going into episode five, man, you know, episode five, Obi-Wan plans his next move as the Empire is closing in, tries to draw him out. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And we got to see that. And we kind of know how stuff goes, We kind of know how things go because, we know that, Dark, we know what happens in A New Hope. We know where the movie A New Hope stars out at, so we kind of know what happens and stuff, but they still do a good job. Princess Leia, that little girl they got to play Princess Leia, good job, man. She really encompasses what you thought Princess Leia would be as a child. That little girl need an Emmy, man. That little girl that played Princess Leia, she need an Emmy. That little bitty girl, I've seen that little girl do better acting than a lot of adults, honestly. And it was great to hear James Earl Jones' voice as Lord Vader. It was good to hear that. Good to see James Earl. I'm just glad he's still alive. Ain't you glad James Earl Jones still alive? I'm glad he's still alive. Keep on living, James Earl. It was good seeing you coming to America too. It's good seeing you back in the sequel to Come to America. And it was good seeing those scenes of Obi-Wan and Anakin Skywalker fighting each other back in the day, like j- uh, just just having a practice fight against each other back in the early days. It was great seeing that, man. And His comedian died. Q Mall playing Haja, this guy right here. That was a good placement too, where he's scheming people out of conning people like he a Jedi using magnets. That was funny. That was a good job. But we get to see Reva, the Inquisitor, Moses, in this episode. She finally, she was one of the younglings in the Jedi Temple that Anakin came in and executed Order 66. So she survived that, and we finally got to see her go up against Vader. So we saw that Vader didn't kill her, and we saw her pick up the transmission that was sent to Obi-Wan about Luke, that Senator Oregon sent to Luke. So we see that it looks like she's going to survive, because if they wanted to kill her, they would have killed her right there. But she's going to play a part going forward in the story, and she went up against Vader, and we got to see that, because a lot of people know that the Grand Inquisitor that she killed, that guy, I think he goes on to be in Star Wars Rebels. So we know that he was going to survive. He wasn't dead. A lot of people that know Star Wars know that he wasn't dead when she killed him in like the first or second episode. But just a regular person watching probably didn't know that. They thought he might have been dead. But a lot of people that follow Star Wars and know the history, they know that he really wasn't dead. So him and Vader pulled a trick on her, and Vader ended up kicking her butt. And Obi-Wan ends up getting away and leaving, but you can see in Obi-Wan's eyes that he knows that something is wrong. He knows something is wrong. But moving on to predictions. So, looking forward to episode 6. They ended episode 5 where we see Luke, little bitty young 10-year-old Luke, just sleeping like a baby, ain't he? They end the episode with him. So we know that the next episode is going to have something to do with Luke. And I don't know, are we going to get to see? So it looks like we might get to see a young Luke, just like we saw young Leia. And I was very impressed with young Leia. So we get to see a young Luke. He's not going to be as sharp as Leia, though. But he's strong with the Force, though. Leia's just Force sensitive, But, so it looks like we got Reva, Inquisitor Reva. She saw that transmission that was sent to Ben Kenobi about Luke. And it looks like she's gonna play a role. Looks like she's gonna survive, and she's gonna come back into the show at some period. I don't think we'll see Reva next episode, but I don't know how many episodes this thing got, but I do think we're gonna see. I know we're gonna see Reva, Inquisitor Reva, again before the end, before it's all said and done. But I don't know we'll see her next episode. She might take next episode off. But we are going to be seeing Luke. It looks like Luke is going to be played into this story some kind of way, and it's going to be interesting. A young 10-year-old Luke. I'm looking forward to it. If you're still here, if you're still watching, I tell you what, I appreciate you. You're a real loyal. You're a real one. Hit that like button. Share this with some people. Comment if you want to. I don't care. And I'll be back. Until next time.